आन गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतान् शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम्। ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरुः स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरुः स्मृतः विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतल्पगः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्रः येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवैत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दुग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्ससुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda, Hare Murari, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda, 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 Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। नमः पार्वती पते, हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम। Let us chant from 33rd verse. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Shreyan Dravymayad Yajnat Jnana Yajnah Parantapa Sarvam Karma Kilam Partha Jnane Parisamapyate Tatvidhi Pranipatena Pariprashnena Sevaya Upadekshyanti Te Jnanam Jnaninas Tattvadarshinaha Yajñātva na punarmoham evam ñāsyasi Pandava yena bhutanya sheshena drakṣasyātmaņato mayi api chedasi pāpebhyah sarvebhyah pāpakrittamaha sarvam jnanaplavenaiva vrajanam santarishyasi vrajanam santarishyasi. We were seeing that we are surrounded by Shiva. Can you come here? Shiva, can you come this? I can't see you. No, that's it. Thank you. We are surrounded by our actions only. Action in a grossified form is called situation. Our health, our disease, our family, our body, our success, our failure, the love that we get, all are manifested form of action. And there is such a terrible rush of action all around. This action, then that action, then this person, then this is there. Then inside desire is also another form of action. The potent form of action is desire. Vasana is also a form of action. They all are surrounding me. And therefore Raman Maharshi said, Kriti Mahodadau Patanakara. It is Kriti Mahodadau. Big ocean is there of action. And you cannot run away. One duty is over, another duty is waiting. Complete satsang, another task is in your mind. Tomorrow morning another is there. And if nothing is there, your mind is thinking of something, what is the work or some of this problem. And therefore this chapter talks about very subtle and very important aspect of taking us across all actions. And in that process, that introduce the nature of self as which has no action. Because the self is not having any time, space, shape, etc. Success in life is that when somebody says my birthday, I said best is you should not be born again. And this is one the fruit. Sarva karma vritti will be one. So karma, we are surrounded, you are not seeing, but lot of work is waiting for you, lot of anxious moments are there, lot of desirous moments are there. There is a big potential of being sad. What a potential. Like you say, he is a big potential of getting good batsman. He is a potential prime minister. So we have a lot of potential of getting angry, potential of getting sad, potential of getting new birth, potential of getting anxious, potential of having fear, potential of having hatred. There is a big potential inside. And this potential manifests as new birth, our thinking process, our brooding. Can't we stop everything and just rest somewhere? Settle. There is nothing. When people say, have you settled? Has your marriage settled? Are you settled in your marriage? What to give the answer, I don't know. It is to whom it may concern. क्या बोलें इसके लिए? Have you settled in this job? Only, very much. I am settling. Have you settled with this South Africa? Settling. अच्छा, are you settled with your body? Come on, छोड़ो बाहर की बात. Are you settled with your mind? Permanent settling in self is called moksha. Where you don't have to do anything, you don't have to go anywhere, you don't have any kind of experience that I is moving really. I am a change. I have to change, or I am changing, or I am moving, I am. This experience of movementlessness in I. Samam sarveshu bhuteshu tishtantam parmeshwaram vinashyatsu avinashyantam ya pashyati sa pashyati. Naiva kinchit karomiti yukto manyet tattvavid. I am not doing anything. Experience of non-doing, not experience of being full. I don't have to do anything. I have done what I have to do. That is called kritakrityascha bharata. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to talk to anybody. I don't have to enjoy anything. There is nothing for me to enjoy. There is nothing for me to go. This is called moksha. Not that moksha is not something you are free from external world. You discover there is nothing else than me. That I could have been free from something. I was ever free. So I am permanently settled now. I will never leave this. I can never leave. Whole day we are trying to do some work and settle with somebody. I am coming in terms with this person. We have come in terms with this person. Have you come in terms with? We are coming in terms with, not turns, terms. नहीं भाई हमें one work is over, the other start, second is over. Then another problematic mind is showing, he is giving me problem. He doesn't allow me to think properly. Or some situation, poverty is there, or disease is there. Somewhere I am forced to think on certain matters where I don't want to think. Who forces you? Nobody forces, but some things are, it's like that. My fate is like that. It's forced. I don't want to think, I don't want to talk, but I have to talk. बात करने का मन नहीं था, लेकिन बात करना पड़ रहा है. गुस्सा करने का मन नहीं था, लेकिन गुस्सा करना पड़ रहा है आज. That is called settling. That is called not settled. We are unsettled. Jeev is ever unsettled. Do you use the one I am not comfortable with? Not comfortable, you can never be comfortable with other than something which is not self. Other than Bhagavan, nothing can be comfortable. Howsoever close you may be to anybody, he will be boring after some time. Our boring water is also full of magnesium. It is boring. Boring was so boring. आप सेटल हो कहीं पे, थोड़ा सा रुक जाओ कहीं पे. Bali is constantly chasing Sugriva and Sugriva is being hit by Bali. In Vinay Patrika, Goswami ji say, Karm Bali. Bali is our karma and Sugriva is Jeev. Anywhere he goes, Sugriva beats him. Only one place, Parvarshan Parvat, is there where Sugriva does not get beating. And that is satsang. As long as Ramji doesn't come in Sugriva's life, he is being chased, beaten, he is emaciated. ये जीव भागा जा रहा है, भागा जा रहा है, भागा जा रहा है. कभी ये काम, कभी उससे परेशानी, कभी ये परेशानी, कभी ये करना है, कभी मेंटल प्रॉब्लम. Moksha is permanent rest in the self. How is it? They are seeing this portion. 35th, 36th, 37th shlok is on moksha. So two definitions were of moksha in the 35th verse. No? Moh nivritti and bhed nivritti. And 36th verse is pap nivritti. Popular shlok, you have to by heart it. Bhagavan says here, I am not repeating how the topic was there. 18 shlok was this, then from 19 shlok to 24 shlok was the church of a Jnani. I already mentioned that. The Jnana Swarup was in the 18th verse. 19 to 25th or 24th verse was Gyanis. Then 25th to 31st verse almost was Sakari Sadhan. Then two verses were on 32 and 33, I think, was Gyan Prashansa. And then 33rd was Gyan Sadhan and Gyani Stuti was there. Stuti or Prashansa. Then Gyan Sakshat Sadhan was there. Then after that, the Phal is there in 3. What will be after that? Listen to this. After that. This is called Sansar. After this. अब क्या होगा इसके बाद क्या होगा? कुछ नहीं होगा, शांति से बैठो, चुप. इसके बाद क्या होगा? देखते रहो, शांति करो. अपि चेदसि पापेभ्यः सर्वेभ्यः पापकृत्तमः. So here, this is the which slok? 36. Sarvebhyah papebhyah papakrittama asitvam. Supposing asi is there, therefore tvam will be there. So you, tvam asi, tvam se tvam asti, मारेंगे हमको. Tvam asi, aham asmi, and sah asti. So api chedasi papebhyah. So don't say chedasi. Don't say like that. It is chedasi. Bole api chedasi. Don't have a gap unnecessarily. Don't have a gap. Somebody's name is Mahesh. You can't say Mahesh. How are you, Mahesh? So meaning is different. Don't give unnecessarily pause without a cause. Pichedasi. So, if, and don't pronounce, Sandhi is there, you say chedasi. Don't have a gap after asi. Ched. It is chedasi. So, api chedasi papebhya, if you are a sinner. No, I am not sinner. Sarvebhya papebhya papakritam. Among all sinners, I am the most terrible sinner. Don't say best. Best word is good. Say terrible. Who is the best terrorist? No, this is not going there. The worst terrorist, say like that. So you are the sinnerist. Wow. Most terrible. Atishayan papkrit. Atishayan. Those who are Sanskrit students, pap is neuter gender. Papam. Punyam papam. Both are neuter. When in the name of action it is neuter, but in the name of person it is masculine. So papa gacchati. Some papi you can say, sinner is going. So papa gacchati. Here in that meaning is there. Papebhya. So pap is in the neuter. I mean in the like mitra word is there. In the mitra in the neuter gender is mitram, friend. But son is called mitra. It is masculine the same. No problem, I don't know anything. Those who are knowing it, just you can keep few things, keep on collecting, it will help. Those who are not knowing it, they will be guilty. So there will be someday they will start thinking, next birth. So sarvebhya papebhya tvam papkrittama. One is called situational sin, other is called emotional sin, third is called intellectual sin, and fourth is called spiritual sin. Situational sin is that you don't have you have to give painful attention to something, some issue. You feel helpless in front of somebody. That is situational sin. It can be your disease. It can be wife. She can be wife. It can be, he can be husband also. He can be husband, she can. You feel helpless on some matter which is around you. That is called sin. Situational sin. Your bad action has come as some person, action, people where you can't do anything. You are very helpless. You feel totally don't know what to do. About that issue or a person, all the time there is a question mark. You know? Question mark. Opposite question mark is called hook. So it hooks you. So that issue is hooking you. Why you are troubling me? I am already feeling. No, it can be something. It can be there. It can be your body also. Sometimes you felt helpless in front of your disease. क्या करें? रोना आ जाता है. When you take medicines and it doesn't work, you do exercise, palana dimaka pranayam, ye wo, nothing happens supposing, and you are trying your hard. So अच्छे रो देते हैं. रुला देती है disease. रोना जाता है. Those who have gone through, they will know that. They have tried everything. मर ही जाने लगता है. I should die. खत्म हो जाए सब मामला. Then this thought comes. Let me die, all will be over now. Then if you die, how will you suffer then? You have to go through the suffering. You have to complete the quota. Otherwise, again, next birth will have again problems. So better to exhaust it. Go through it. Somewhere you feel very lost, helpless. And continuously when you feel helpless, you become sad and depressed. This is situational sin. Anything it can be. Situational sin is very gross. Subtler is emotional sin. Emotional sin is there. You are very possessive and you have lot of ahankara. Mamta and ahankara is emotional sin. Why? Because it will always make you sad or potential sad. Either you are sad or you are potentially sad. You are too attached, therefore your problem was that you got too close to people and you got obsessed, and therefore you can be son, daughter, wife, husband, anybody, and therefore that most of your life you are sad because of your possessions only. You are too obsessed. If somebody is very good and he also responds and he is also attached, you are also attached, at least you will have temporary relief. But somebody is not responding and you are very attached, then it can be difficult. Your second problem was that this is more powerful than the situational sin. Emotional sin is more powerful. It will, even if the situation is good, you can, and therefore you feel emotionally helpless. Situation is good, but this is the problem. Subtler than the emotional sin is intellectual sin. You think world is real, I don't need God, I don't need Guru. You have wrong notions about everything. You are what is it called? Misunderstandings about yourself. But this is more difficult to remove. As sinner goes inner. Last is spiritual sin, that you think you are a jeev and you are not a part of Ishwar. You have no place to remain quiet. Everything is burning in around you. When you don't have sufficient faith so that you can rest in your faith. Faith is the best bed, best cushion, best bed, best mattress. When something goes wrong, I can rest in the faith. Okay, he's not listening, I will go to my faith. हाँ? कोई बात नहीं, भगवान देख लेंगे. Bhagwan will see that. Bhagwan has given him poverty. Faith will not make you feel helpless in a helpless situation. Faith creates an insulation between world and you. Helpless situation, but God will see. You don't become don't go inside your power. Bhagwan will देख ले क्या है. Sudama was having situational helplessness, but his fate made him very happy. Shabri was not good inner situation. Nobody knows his father and mother. She was orphan. But she was spiritually very rich. She was not sinner spiritually. Even if you have sinned at first 3 levels, if spiritually you are not a sinner, you can be insulated from all 3. Attachment gives me problem, you say, okay, I'm dropping in, God is my... I don't worry about that, God will take care of my son. You have a place to lie down. You have a shoulder, you can just पकड़ लिया भगवान का हाथ. मन आज अच्छा नहीं था, थोड़ा भजन गा लिया. भगवान मेरी नैया उस पार लगा देना, अब तक तो निभाया है, आगे भी निभा देना. शांत हो गया. थोड़ा सा भजन सुन लिया ऐसे ही on my mobile. I have put on my mobile. I have not put, I am just taking. I see people, they are working in the kitchen and they are singing. They are in the bhajan. थोड़ा मन अजीब सा था, लगे भगवान ठीक कर दे. पूजा कर लिया, भगवान ठीक हो जाए. My grandmother used to say, I did puja, everything will be fine. That was a petty statement. I used to laugh at that time. I think I was worth laughing. बोले बस प्रसाद चढ़ा दिया, पूजा हो गई, सब ठीक हो जाए, सब अच्छा हो जाएगा. डे एंड नाइट ये स्टेटमेंट था. बोले ठीक हो जाएगा. The whole world is burning, but you are at peace. This was Prahlad ji. Prahlad ji's situation was very bad. Prahlad ji had a bad prarabdha, if you call it prarabdha. But he was not a victim. To have bad fate is one thing, but to be victimized by bad fate is because of his spiritual sin. Bhagwan dekh lenge. I don't allow anybody to come between me and God. Allowing the world to come between me and God is called problem. When you are very close to somebody, you don't want anybody else to come between me and that person. Supposing you love me, supposing, and somebody complains against you to me, then you feel very bad. Why? Because he is coming between me and Swami. Why he complained to him? Why he did like that? Then you feel very hurt. If you have love. If you have no love, no problem. If somebody complains against the neighbor has no problem, but somebody is complaining against Swami. I hope he is not. Or are your neighbor? No problem. You are very good. जिससे प्यार होता है उसके हमारे उसके बीच में कोई ना है. Therefore, if husband and wife are sitting, you should not sit in between. Always remember that. Always move away. If brother are sitting, don't come in between. If you are sitting, supposing one brother is here, other is here, don't come in between. Sit left, right. ठीक है? बोले, I'm a wife, and supposing mother and son are sitting, then let us not discuss this. It will invoke controversies, so let us leave this topic. Who is in between? Mother is in between or wife? हम नहीं बोलना चाहते. हाँ, दो के बीच में मत आओ. हमारे और भगवान के बीच में जब जगत आ जाता है ना, तो उसी का नाम दुख हो जाता है. तब आप स्पिरिचुअल पापी हो. You are आध्यात्मिक पापी. Between me and God, world should not come. Action should not come. Person should not come. Nothing should come between me and God. हमारा बस है. Any issue comes in between, that is not. Every issue is after. After that, any action is after God, not before God. Therefore, when you eat food in the ashrams, first is offered to the God. Because God is first, then all comes second. गुरुदेव इज फर्स्ट, देन एवरीथिंग एल्स कम सेकेंड। उसके बीच में कोई नहीं आना चाहिए, इसको बांध लो। नो एक्शन, बोले आई एम वेरी बिजी, नॉट एट द कॉस्ट ऑफ फॉरगेटिंग गॉड, दैट यू आर कमिटिंग स्पिरिचुअल सिन। Busy is fine, I have no problem with your busy, you have a lot of work, but first is God. I have a lot of meetings today. Meeting is okay, but not at the cost of leaving God and having meeting. That is wrong. पहले भगवान से मिलो फिर, और उनको meeting is after God. Everything should be after God. Talking, meeting, eating. I first remember God, then eat. First remember God, then walk. First remember God, then I will go to my office. Don't allow anybody in between. You will be lost after that. This is spiritual sin is very serious sin. And and the same spiritual sin comes as a forgetfulness of the self. I don't know who I am. Then you are a jeev. Then I am an entity who has the entropy. Remember that. Entity, entropy, and enclosed. 3E will be there with the jeev. And he will be running. बोले उसने परेशान कर लिया, इसने किया. अब you are a football of situation. I don't know how long I have to go through this. I am going through a very good time. You are going through, no? It will be through. It will be over. Because you only said, I am going through a very good time. That means it will pass away. I have a very good time. I mean, the golden time is going on. Astrologer said, and it was true also. Golden time. It's my golden time. Really? Yeah. I got a promotion. Last week I got a promotion. My salary jumped by double almost. Oh, same office. Acha. And the mother-in-law who was living with me, she is no longer living. She is somewhere else. She has gone back. The third point is that wife is now very conducive. She doesn't never fight it out. Fourth point is my child got all 7 E he got. Achha. Everything is, I mean working, I don't know what's going on. Everything is so fine. I had health issues. Everything is gone. No pain, nowhere. Back pain was there, it has gone. See, nothing is there. Everything is bodily, everything is so good. So life is so, it's like a fairy tale. You're going through, will pass away, no? Sin means somebody will have a say on your happiness. When nobody has, only God has say on your happiness, that is called loyalty. Loyalty means when you are not loyal, everybody has a say on your happiness. So spiritual sin is you are a jeev. You are a fluttering person. You are a flickering. You are like the butterfly flickering here and there. This is sad. I am happy. I am sad. I am very angry. I am very upset. I am very, very excited. I has no house. Houseless I is jeev. It has no rest in itself. Restlessness in I is called jeev bhava. You are constantly restless. You are acting because you are restless. Therefore you are acting. Well, let me go out to some foreign country. Because you are not at rest with yours. Therefore you want to go to have entertainment. Because your mind, yourself, you are not so good and quiet that you can entertain yourself. Therefore you need television. Therefore you need park. Therefore you need Disneyland. Therefore you need to go to, what is it called? That fall? Victoria Fall is in Zimbabwe, no? And then Canada wala kya? Niagara Falls. Some is in Canada, some is in India. Some is in America. देखा है? नहीं देखा है? अच्छा है. It is. I heard it is better from Canada side, but from my side it is better not to see, because inside there is nice. Bhagwan is there, satsang is there. कहाँ जाए तुमको छोड़ के मेरे प्यारे? क्या देखो ये सब बेकार की सब चीजें, दिमाग खराब होने. जाओ, then you get wet also there. कहाँ जाओ? कहाँ जाओ? भगवान है, आनंद में रहो। जय बोलो सीताराम के आनंद में। जीव भाव is called spiritual sin. Not having faith, these two things are called spiritual sin. See, the sins layers are there. So outside helplessness is not equal to inside unhappiness. Because with God, He is the most help giver. When you have a help giver, then how can helplessness and helpful can be together? When God is the most helpful, then how can helplessness and helpfulness coexist? He will help. But such a papi is there who has all these sins, not knowing the self. Because biggest sin is not knowing that who am I. Not knowing that I am not this small self. Bhagavan says here, Sarvam Jnana Plavenaiva. Plav means plavan. Plavam. Plavam means boat, raft. Boat. Achha. So Vrijanam, Vrijaranamam, ocean of sin. Oh my God. So by the boat of knowledge, I'll take you across. You will cross this ocean of sins. The plu dhatu is there. Plu. Not plural. Plu I am saying. Any gatyarthak dhatu is jnanarthak also, I told you. Any root which is of the nature of going, like avagachatvam, yanti word has come. Ya, to go. Id dhatu is there. They are all gatyarthak dhatu is jnanarthak also. Used for the action, it is also it is used for the knowledge also. I don't understand. Don't worry. Everything is not for everybody. This is for those who are learning Sanskrit or who has already heard. Okay. So sarvam jnana plavenaiva. Sarvam jnana plavenaiva. Plava means nauka. हर एक बात और बोल दिया भगवान ने, एव लगा दिया है. That means कर्मोपासना निरपेक्ष. By knowledge alone you will cross. My God. Ocean, which ocean? Arey, karma ocean is there. One after, since you are born, is it not one after another situations are coming? You are admitted to a school there, you failed or passed, whatever the case may be. No, I didn't fail. Then and then you were what is it called, in class 10, then you were in metric, then you were engaged on the phone, then you were graduate, then you were a job, then you had a marriage, then you had children. Is it not one after the situation is just you're thrown from? ऐसा कोई खेल रहा है तुम्हारे साथ, इसको यहाँ से वहाँ फेंका, इसके साथ फेंका, इसके साथ फेंका, इनसे शादी करा दिया, ये बच्चा हो गया, ये हो गया, ये इन लॉज हो गया, ये मम्मी बना दिया, पापा बना दिया, इसको सास बना दिया. इसको हमारे साथ कोई खिलवाड़ कर रहा है ऐसे ऐसे. कभी यहाँ से उछाल दिया, कभी वहाँ जर्मन पहुँच गए, कभी केपटाउन पहुँच गए, कभी इंडिया पहुँच गए. Do you think you have tried to come here? कभी ये रोग दे दिया, कभी बीमारी दे दिया, कभी खुशी दे दिया, कभी प्रमोशन दे दिया, कभी ऑफिस में भेज दिया, कभी हमको ऐसे कोई नचा रहा है, कभी वहां भेज दिया. ये कर्म फल का है. बोले क्यों? बिकॉज ऑफ सो मच फ्रूट्स ऑफ एक्शन. ओशन इज देयर. करोड़, शंकराचार्य भगवान से कोटि संचित कर्म इज देयर. crores of fruits of it. Crores, millions, not 1 million, millions. 1 crore is at least 10 million. Oh my God. Acha, you mean to say after I pass away, other fruit is there? Of course. Your next birth mother is fixed. She is 5-year-old. Because you will be dying after 20 years. And by the time she will be married. Are you really? Of course. Oh my God. But 1 minute, you mean in next 20 years I will not be liberated? See, when you have already, supposing, I am not discouraging you, but chances are bleak because you have no inclination to get liberation. No, I am not that bad. No, but you hardly are meditating, you are not thinking, you are all the time you are fluttering here and there. You don't think about God. Anything can happen by God's grace. I am not saying God's grace to कुछ भी करते पता नहीं क्या कृपा किस पे हो जाए. स्पिरिचुअलिटी तो बहुत चमत्कार होता रहता है यहाँ पे. पता नहीं भगवान किसको मुस्कुराते देख के कुछ भी हो जाए यहाँ पे. लेकिन if otherwise high chances are you again go. Then again one life, of course. And problem is during living you have accumulated your fruits of affection. You didn't like anybody, one fruit came. You liked somebody, you talked very badly, another fruit came. And even if you did good action, then also you wanted recognition, another fruit came. So it is all depositing, of course. Okay. I didn't have a good wife, but you wanted a good wife. Yeah. Now next birth you will get. Oh. All your Vishnu Sahasranam Punya will go there. Your Punya is searching and give good jeev. But because you didn't donate too much, therefore you will be not having, you have monetary problems you will also have. Oh. Yes. You have served your father and mother, therefore you will have a son, daughter who will be very, very conducive and they will never give a problem to you. Oh, yes. You have Patni Sukh, you have Pati Sukh, you have children Sukh, but you won't have Dhan Sukh. Dhan Sukh I won't have, no. And because you never offered Namaskar to Lord's Son, therefore you will always have problem. From the childhood you will have a hole in the heart, hole in the lungs. From there only you have a holy lung. And you will be operated at the age of 1. Oh my God. Fruit is there. But my parent will be very caring. They will take the best hospital. But starting will be like this. They will be okay for 5 years. No problem. Then again you will go through a major operation at the age of 8. This will carry on. ये कुछ लगा रहेगा. Then 25 years you will have diabetes. You will early diabetic. But what I did that I will have diabetes? Because you had thrown very strongly stone on the dog. And the dog got blind. But I was not meaning it. No, but dog suffered for so long. 15 years dog suffered because of that. You will go through that. And you lied. Number of times you lied in this life was 200,522. I'm such a bigger liar. Small, big, all kind of lie, we are calculating that. And therefore, 5 times burglar will come and clean your whole house. Already you don't have money. And your servant will cheat you. But wife will be always very supportive. Rupavati, Dayavati, Saubhagyavati. She will cook very good food. She will never raise her voice. Always she will be saying sorry. She will be just always every morning she will touch your feet. And children also will be very good. These 2 areas will be very, very nice. But other areas you will struggle a lot. अरे यार इसको कैंसिल नहीं कर सकते सर. सब कुछ अच्छा हो जाए ऐसा नहीं होता. सब कुछ अच्छा हो जाए. कर्म फल आपके हैं. ये तो आई एम गिविंग यू लिटिल ऑल्सो. ऑफिस विल बी ठंडा गरम, कभी अच्छा कभी गरम. मीठा खट्टा रहेगा, थोड़ा सा बीच का रहेगा. एवरेज. ऑफिस इज एवरेज, नॉट एक्सीलेंट. नो. Not so bad, not so good. Okay, manageable, Professional life is manageable, but health is non-manageable. अच्छा, money problems will be non-manageable. परेशान हो जाएगा. By the way, how long? 76 years, 7 months, 2 days, 5 minutes, 2 seconds. So precise is there. And after you do actions, you will get new fruits. So you'll go to another birth after that. Plus your own nature. Sometimes your nature is, you will be a very happy person, by the way. But your anger will trouble you because you are naturally angry person. Anger is your basic instinct. So you will create a lot of enemies and nobody will like you because of your anger. Achha. Anywhere you will go, people won't want, you should not be there. Oh my God. That is also a problem. Yes, because you are an angry person. You lose many friends in life. Those who are close, they will all become far one day. पास आके लोग तुमसे दूर रहेंगे. भैया हमको बचा लो, कहाँ हम फंसे जा रहे हैं. ऐसा आसान नहीं है ये एरिया. जैसे सूरज की गर्मी से जलते हुए तन को मिल जाए तरवर की छाया, ऐसा ही सुख मेरे मन को मिला जब से तेरी शरण को मैं आया मेरे राम. भगवान इस सही सब पाप है. But some good actions. You said good wife is there, by the way. Present life was very difficult. You said good children will be there. Yes, I said like that. The two things are very nice. You know what Shankaracharya Bhagavan says? Well, this is also a pap. Yellow. Dharma api iha mumukshoho papamuchyate. Well, why pap? Because they will also create new fruit. You will be bound. If somebody is very good, you will be always very attached. If wife is not good, at least you will come in satsang. At least you will get dispassion faster. What Swamiji Guru could not do, wife did it. उन्हें में नहीं चाहिए, जाओ भैया ठीक है. I don't argue with her. Why? अरे she gives reply after reply. ऐसा जवाब देती, दिमाग गर्म हो जाता है. कुछ चुप रहो बस. Dharmapi muksho. You have good money. That also is a problem. Because you will become bhogi. You start thinking of where to go. I have a lot of money now. Let's go out. Let's go out to eat. Let's go out on some vacation. Let's go and play golf. Golf is an expensive game. Then you'll have contact with a lot of businessmen there. They play golf for contacts also. A lot of contacts they make. Alone you can play there, putting on that cap. And when trolley is there, what is it called? Cart is there. Trolley I'm saying. बोले भगवान इससे छुट्टी नहीं मिल सकती हमको. मिल सकती. Why? सर्वम ज्ञान प्लवे नैव वृजनम. इसको पाप बोलते हैं. कर्म फल is called पाप. वासना is called पाप. Body is called पाप. सब पाप ही पाप है यहाँ पे. Relations महापाप. Close relation महापाप. Because they eat all your time. Maximum time you give to your children and wife and husband and mamas and chachas and not because you did worship of the God, because you are bhogi. If you had done worship of the God, it would have become puja. You misused your relatives. Thinking if you had thought they are of the God, you could have grown with them. But you have sunk after you met them. You made your marriage a calamity. Marriage was in sanctum. But you started enjoying it. You become egoistic. He is my husband. She is my wife. He is my child. What was Naivedya? You made your own bhog. Good offer. And all the culprit is doer, enjoyer, jeev. Falsifying it is the work of jnanam. And therefore Bhagavan says another verse, jnanam katham nashyati papam iti utsa drishtantam uchyate. And this very popular verse, I need not say by heart because you must have by heart. छुट्टी नहीं मिलने वाली आसानी से, घंटा नहीं बजेगा, टन 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 चलता रहेगा ये सब. बोले मर जाए छुट्टी मिल जाए सबसे, नहीं मिलेगी छुट्टी मिलने के बाद. कहाँ भाग जाएं? कहाँ भागोगे? Where will you run away? Wherever you go, Kal is there. Your karmapal will chase you. भाग के कहाँ जाओगे? पकड़ लिए जाओगे तुमको. Sometime in the house, every housewife thinks, कहाँ भाग जाए? There is no housewife who has not thought like that. And husband also sometimes. कहाँ जाओगे बेटा? यथैधाम से समिद्धोग्निः समिद्धोग्निः भस्मसात् कुरुते अर्जुन ज्ञानाग्निः सर्वकर्माणं ज्ञानाग्निः सर्वकर्माणि ज्ञानाग्निः सर्वकर्माणि भस्मसात् कुरुते अर्जुन. Now Bhagavan is giving another. Earlier ocean was. तथा नहीं बोला था क्या हमने? फिर से बोलते सारे. यथैधाम से समिद्धोग्निः भस्मसात् कुरुते अर्जुन ज्ञानाग्निः सर्वकर्माणि भस्मसात् कुरुते तथा. You know what example is good? Bhagavan shift the example. Earlier he said, sins are like ocean, and knowledge is like the boat. Now he changes it. Madhusudan Saraswati says very beautifully here in his comment. He says now he gives another example because after crossing the ocean still remains. It looks genius, eh? And therefore now he is changing the example. He gave the example of ocean to tell the magnitude of the problem. And now he is telling, instead of ocean, let me bring wood. Like the fire of knowledge burns all the wood. So after burning, ashes remain, nothing remains. Similarly, knowledge burns all the actions. Idhamsi, Kashtani, neuter gender. Edas. So Samidhogni, well-lit fire is there. Well-lit fire is there. What is it called? Conglomeration of fire. Blazing fire, not little fire. In that blazing fire, if you put anything, very strongly blazing fire, supposing, and if you put wood or all, even plastic, even metal will start melting. Therefore, samidhogni, samyak iddha, well lit. Very important word is sam here. Why? Little fire, any breeze will blow off. But ध्यान देखना, the relation between fire and breeze is typical. Little fire, breeze opposes the fire. But lot of fire, breeze supports it. If the fire congregation, not congregation, congregation I am saying. If the big, well, okay, make it blazing, that is easier. Then I am saying congregation of fire. No, congregation, not congregation. Okay, the blazing fire is the blazing fire. खूब जबरदस्त आग जल रही है. If the wind blows, it will make it more blazing. ठीक है? If you have little knowledge, थोड़ा थोड़ा, कहीं कहीं, कुछ कुछ, लेकिन कहीं कहीं गुदगुदी होती, उस तरह की नॉलेज है. यहाँ टच करने से गुदगुदी, यहाँ नहीं होती. तो कभी कभी नॉलेज आ जाती है. कभी कोई मेडिटेशन अच्छा हो गया, आज बहुत अच्छा मेडिटेशन रहा, फिर अब 1 साल तक भूल गए. कभी कभी सत्संग में नॉलेज आ गई, आज जीव भाव चला गया, अभी फिर आने वाला है 10-5 मिनट में, चिंता आ गई. ये लिटिल नॉलेज व्हाट यू हैव, which is not a blazing knowledge, which is not fanned very well by your meditation and your reflection. So the wind of any action situation will blow it off. अच्छा, बाप रे. यथा ज्ञान अग्नि, दिस इज कॉल्ड मेटाफोरिकल कर्मधारय समास. ज्ञान एव अग्नि. अग्नि is, ज्ञान is compared to fire. Earlier was about boat, taking across samsara. Fire because you can burn. And what will burn? Sarva karmani. Here sarva karmani means, sanchit karma, prarabdha, then agami. Don't ask what is that. I have already discussed this. You have to go to Tattva Bodh then. Lot of actions, fruits of action are there. They are in a store. Very commonly given example is the quiver in the arrow which is not yet started. But the quiver which already has been, the arrow which has been shot, that is a prarabdha. Already it is on the way now. And after shooting that, I am creating new arrow, that is called agami. Fixed deposit is sanchit. What is coming to you every month, what is it called? Interest, something. Or you are broken the fixed deposit incoming, that is your prarabdha. And after what I get from the money, I earn something, that is called agami. Oh, we are very happily, like a drunkard, no? खुश हैं काफी. पता नहीं कि आगे सांप भी है. You are going to have a broken, what is it called, bone next month. पता नहीं है कि भी रोना भी है हमको. I have to cry for husband. I have to cry for wife. I have to cry for husband. I have to cry for child. पता नहीं है कि I have to go for operation. अच्छा, yes, 2027 there is a major operation. Doctor will say it is 60-40. 60 chance is not living. ऐसे ऐसे कर्म फले मेरे प्यारे. अच्छा, हाँ, बहुत कुछ है, बहुत सीरियस केस है. Who becomes seeker? Seeker thinks that this matter is too serious, I have to sort it out. And what the Gyan does? What Gyan does? It attacks the ignorance and doer. The receiver, because the transmigratory entity, enjoyer and doer, it says it is not there. Please note, second line of 35th shloka. Yesterday you heard, Yen bhutani asheshena drakshasi atmani atho mahi, by which you see the whole world in me. That is knowledge. That is knowledge. That means I have no movement. We have no movement. You are not coming and going. No. But what about this body? Body is a shadow. It will go away. Like this shadow, many shadows have come in you and gone. You are not in the shadow. Oh, so I'm not a soul with the body. No. You are not body, you are not soul in the body. You are Atma with the incidental appearance of body on it. You are not a body with the soul. I'm the body with the soul inside. No, you are the self, in which body is an appearance. It will disappear. Dream body and waking body both are same. Oh, this is knowledge. Acha? They like one dream gets over, this life will get over. Yoga Vashisht says, Dirga swapnam imam viddhi, dirgam va manorajyam. Only thing is a longer dream. All your relatives, etc., are going to be lost. Your body will be lost. Your house will be lost. Anything lost in the future is presently lost. Acha? So you mean to say I am not a transmigratory soul? Yes. I am the one on which everything is coming. Exactly. That knowledge I should have. Yes. Oh. Sarve Vedayat Padamamananti. All the Vedas are talking about that. Yadichanto Brahmacharyam Charanti Tatte Padam Sangrahena Bravimi Om Iti Tat. This is knowledge. But what about the Sanchit Karma? After this knowledge, that entity is not there. Which? Moving entity. Which entity? Who identifies with the world? Who has ignorance? Who is a part of the problem? Who solves the problem by becoming part of it? Who wants to be dry by living in the river? He wants to be dry, but he doesn't want to leave the river. He is neck deep in the river and wants to feel dry. I want to be father, but I don't want to have any problem of the son. I don't want to be worried, but I am attached. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah. I don't want to be angry, but I am having ego. Oh. I don't want to be anxious, but I want to maintain attachment. Oh, what a contradiction. You want to have a hot ice cream? Yes. And a smokeless cigarette? Oh. You want to eat, but not move the mouth, right? You want to eat a lot, but not without moving an inch of the mouth. These are conflicts. This is the Jeev. Wants to be attached, but happy. Wants to have ego, but never wants to get hurt. Hurting will go with ego. Anxiety will go with attachment. Fear will come with attachment. All come in packages. You can't have a smokeless cigarette. Normal one I'm talking. I don't know. You can't have a dry water. Dry water. And a dark sun. Anxiety-less attachment. Oh. Hurtless ego. Oh. This is all foolishness of the Ahankar. Who has conceived this is possible? Who lives in imagination? Sorrow is imagination broken. He can't face the reality. Jnana is no. I have no longer any relation with this imaginary entity. What about who will receive the Sanchit Karma? Why? Who needs no enjoyer left? He is no more. The day you are not there, your shirt and saris, your books, anybody can claim it. You will not take it. It is gone now. There is no one, all belong to that Jeev of this body. But fruit of action is not there if Jeev is not there. Atma doesn't get fruit of action. And this knowledge is called, it burns all the actions. Actions means root of actions. This is called, as I started, he has settled in self. That is called moksha. Tatha. That means he will not do action. He may do the action, but his action will not create fruit. Nirbiji karoti. Like the roasted seed, like the roasted grams. Even if you put in water, it won't sprout. So here, samyak darshanam sarvakaranam nirbijatve karanam. This knowledge of the self, with all action, it is not going to create a new body, new birth, new wife, new husband, new lungs, or new situation. There is no beej. It is not a seed of that. We are creating seed of new birth. You talk to me badly, I also gave you tit for tat reply. You was a bad action, but I created new bad action because of my bad action. It is accumulating. This is the glory of knowledge. Topic is Gyan Phalam. Kya baat hai? We'll see more tomorrow. Om Har Namah Parvati Pate Har Har Ma. Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj ki jai. Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki jai. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namah. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. 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 Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. 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 Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. 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 He Nath Narayan